She scoffed, "It's just a white lie," when I found out she faked a family emergency to go to a music festival with her criminal ex. I said, "I see." Then I called her parents to offer my deepest condolences. The phone call she received from her furious father, 5 minutes later. Original post: I 31 male discovered my girlfriend Natalie, 29, of 3 years, lied about her grandmother having a stroke to attend a music festival with her ex who has a criminal record. The kicker? She thinks I'm overreacting. Last Thursday morning Natalie got a call during breakfast. Her face went pale, tears started flowing. Said her grandma back in her hometown had a massive stroke, might not make it. She was shaking, could barely pack her bag. I offered to drive her the 4 hours there, take time off work, but she insisted she needed to go alone to process. I felt horrible for her. Sent flowers to the hospital she mentioned, texted supportive messages every few hours. She'd reply sporadically, "Still critical, family is devastated, might be here a while." Saturday afternoon I'm scrolling through Instagram, my buddy Derek posts from some music festival 2 states over. In the background of his video, clear as day, Natalie, dancing, laughing, with Trevor, her ex who did 18 months for assault and possession. The same Trevor she swore she'd cut contact with when we got together. My hands literally shook. Called her immediately, straight to voicemail. Texted, "How's your grandma?" She replied an hour later, "Not good, doctor saying maybe days, can't talk, family praying together." I screenshot Derek's video, zoomed in, no mistaking it, her tattoo, her favorite crop top, Trevor's arm around her waist. Timestamp showed it was posted 20 minutes ago. Called Derek, "Yo, you at Resonance Festival?" "Yeah man, it's sick, you should have come." "Is Natalie there?" "Oh yeah, saw her earlier with some tatted up dude." "Thought you guys broke up." I sat in my apartment for maybe an hour, just processing. Then I did what felt right, called her mom. "Hey Patricia, just wanted to check in about Grandma Helen. Natalie's been so upset, is there anything I can do? Send food to the hospital, help with arrangements." Long pause, "What are you talking about?" "Helen's fine, she's actually here making lunch." Natalie said she had a stroke. "What?" "No, we talked to her yesterday, she said she was staying in this weekend with you." "Patricia, I need to tell you something." Explained everything. The tearful emergency, the festival, Trevor. Patricia went from confused to furious in about 3.2 seconds. "That lying little Harold, get in here." Could hear her dad in the background, "What's wrong?" "Your daughter told Brandon her grandmother was dying so she could go party with that criminal ex of hers." The yelling that followed was epic. Then Harold took the phone. "Brandon, you sure about this?" "I have video proof, sir." "Send it, now." Sent the screenshots and video. 5 minutes later my phone rings, it's Natalie. "What did you do?" "Hey babe, how's grandma?" "Cut the crap, my dad just called me screaming, you called my parents?" "Yeah, wanted to send flowers to your dying grandmother, imagine my surprise." "It's just a white lie, everyone does this, you're seriously gonna snitch on me like a child?" "A white lie. You faked a family death to party with your ex-con ex-boyfriend. Trevor's reformed, and it's just a festival, God you're so dramatic." "Am I?" "Hold on, someone's calling me." It was her dad calling back. "Oh look, it's Harold." "Don't you dare." Switched calls. "Hey Harold." "Brandon, put her on speaker if she's calling. Want her to hear this." Merge the calls. Natalie. Her dad's voice was ice. "Daddy, I can explain. Your grandmother spent 3 days thinking you didn't love her enough to visit when she invited you last month, but you'll use her death as an excuse to party. Your mother is calling everyone who might have sent condolences. You're disgusting. Daddy, please. Your credit card? The one I pay for. Cancelled. Your phone. Getting shut off tomorrow. Insurance on your car? Done. You want to act single with that criminal? Congratulations, you're on your own. Click. Natalie was sobbing. Look what you did. You ruined my life over nothing. No, you ruined your relationship with your family over nothing. We're done, obviously. You're seriously breaking up with me over this. Actually, I'm breaking up with you for lying, gaslighting me, and choosing your ex over basic decency. Your stuff will be in boxes by the door. You have till tomorrow night to get them. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe Trevor has room. Heard prison cells are quite spacious these days. Seth, she started the waterworks, begging, saying it meant nothing, that she just wanted to feel young again, that Trevor manipulated her into going. Natalie, you're 29, not 50. And nobody manipulated you into faking tears about your grandmother dying. That was all you. I'm coming home right now and we're gonna talk about this. No, you're not. Your key won't work. Already called the landlord about removing you from the guest list. Security has your photo with a do not admit note. That's when the reality hit her. You're serious. As a stroke, she hung up, currently packing her things. Her sister already texted calling me petty. Her best friend said I'm toxic for involving her parents. Cool, they can house her. The entitlement to think she could fake a family emergency, party with her ex, and I'd just, what? Never find out. Be cool with it. We'll update when she tries to pick up her stuff. Guarantee there'll be drama. Update 1, the next day buckle up because the entitlement just went nuclear. So Natalie showed up at noon with Trevor. Yeah, Trevor, the ex she was just friends with. Dude rolled up in his modded Charger, blasting music, neck tattoos on full display, mean mugging me through the security door camera. But here's the beautiful part. Building security stopped them at the entrance. Natalie called me screaming, tell him to let me in. This is illegal. I live here. You're a guest who was removed from the list. Your stuff is in boxes by the mailroom. Security will escort you to get them. I'm not taking orders from you. Trevor, make him come down. Trevor's voice. Yo buddy, be a man and come talk face to face. The convicted felon wants to discuss manhood. That's rich. Security's bringing your boxes. You have 10 minutes. Then Natalie tried something diabolical. She told security I was holding her medication hostage and she needed to get it from the apartment or she'd have a medical emergency. Security called me. I explained she takes nothing but birth control, which I'd packed and offered to have them verify the boxes contained all medications. Security guy Chuck was not amused at her lie. While they're loading boxes, Natalie's mom Patricia calls me. Brandon, I'm sorry to bother you, but Natalie's telling everyone you're abusive and kicked her out for visiting her sick grandmother. Patricia, you know that's not true. Oh, I know. That's why I commented on her Facebook post with the screenshot of her at the festival. With the timestamp. This woman is savage. Apparently Natalie had posted this sob story about her controlling ex, not letting her see her dying grandmother. Patricia commented the proof. Then Harold added, your grandmother's playing tennis right now. Stop lying. The post got deleted within minutes, but the damage was done. Their entire extended family saw it. Back to the parking lot drama. Natalie realized her tea fob for her car wasn't in the boxes. Where's my tea? In the apartment. Your car's not registered for this building's parking. You have 3 minutes before security calls a tow truck. You can't do that. Already done. Building management's policy. Non-residents can't use resident parking. Trevor started getting aggressive, saying he was going to handle this. Chuck, the security guard, 6'4" former Marine, just stared at him. Trevor suddenly remembered he had somewhere else to be. They loaded her car and started to leave, but not before Natalie sent one last text. You're a pathetic little man. I was going to dump you anyway. Trevor's twice the man you'll ever be. Cool. Hey, does Trevor know you texted me at 2 a.m. last week saying you missed me while he was passed out next to you at the festival? I have screenshots. No reply. But 20 minutes later, Trevor called me. Bro, what texts? Sent him screenshots of her messages from the festival. Not about missing me, that was a bluff, but her telling her friend Megan that Trevor was just a fun distraction and she was using him for nostalgia. Trevor went silent. Then, this real as the stroke she faked. He hung up. An hour later, Natalie's sister Sophia texts, Trevor just dumped her on the side of the highway with her boxes. She's hysterical, I hope you're happy. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I was. Update 2, 3 days later. The extinction burst came exactly as predicted. First, Natalie tried the workplace angle. She called my company's HR claiming I was harassing her and created a hostile environment. Problem is, we never worked together. She'd never been to my office, and I had zero contact with her after the breakup except her initiated texts. HR asked for evidence. She submitted screenshots where she conveniently cropped out her own messages. Unfortunately for her, I had the full conversations. HR lady Nancy actually laughed when she saw Natalie threatening to ruin my life, followed by me responding, "Please don't contact me again. Mr. Davidson will be documenting this as fraudulent harassment claim. Would you like us to send her a cease and desist? Please do." Then came the financial desperation. Remember how Harold cut off her credit card and phone? Well, Natalie discovered adult life is expensive. She couldn't afford her car payment, Daddy had been paying, her insurance lapsed, and she got pulled over. No insurance equals suspended license, hefty fine, and impounded car. She actually had the audacity to text me from her friend's phone. "I need $400 for the impound fee, you owe me for emotional distress." Didn't respond. Next, she tried her grandmother. Yeah, the one she fake killed. Convinced poor Helen that I was the reason the family was fighting. Helen called me, sweet as ever. "Brandon, dear, Natalie says you two had a misunderstanding about her visiting me. Helen, she told me you were dying from a stroke while she was at a music festival with her ex." Long pause. She said what? Explained everything. Helen was quiet then. That ungrateful little witch. I'm writing her out of my will. You were too good for her, sweetheart. The final attempt was pure comedy. Natalie showed up at my gym with her friend Megan, trying to accidentally run into me. Security footage showed her waiting in the parking lot for 2 hours. When I walked out with my buddy Kyle, she jumped out. "Brandon, what a coincidence." "No, it's not. You don't have a membership here." She tried to hug me. I stepped back. Then Megan started recording. "Why won't you hug me? Are you scared of me?" Clearly trying to make me look bad on camera. I don't hug people who fake family deaths. It was one time. Kyle actually snorted. "One time? How many grandmas you got?" She turned on the tears. "I made a mistake. People deserve second chances. You got your second chance when I didn't press charges for filing a false HR complaint." Her face went white. "How did you?" "Nancy from HR sent me the cease and desist letter you should be getting tomorrow." Megan stopped recording. "Wait, what cease and desist?" "The one for Natalie filing fraudulent harassment claims." Megan looked at Natalie. "You said he was stalking you." "He is. He's here." Kyle jumped in. "This is his gym for 3 years. You followed him here." Megan put her phone away. "Nat, you said we were just happening to walk by." The friendship started cracking in real time. Megan walked back to the car. Natalie tried one more time. "Trevor meant nothing. Neither did your grandmother's fake stroke apparently. I'll tell everyone you're gay. That's why you won't take me back." Kyle, who actually is gay, lost it. "Honey, being gay isn't an insult. And trust me, no self-respecting gay man would fake a family death for a criminal's attention." She stormed off. Megan drove away without her. Natalie had to call an Uber. Final update. 2 weeks later. The last 2 weeks have been instructive. Let me wrap this disaster up. After the gym incident, Natalie went full scorched earth, created a fake Instagram account, posing as her friend to message my ex from college, telling her I was abusive and she should warn other women. My ex, bless her, immediately forwarded it to me with, "Your recent ex is psycho. Want me to report this?" The account got banned within 24 hours. Then came the legal threat. Natalie somehow scraped together money for a consultation with a lawyer. I got a letter demanding $2,000 for unlawful eviction, $3,000 for emotional damages, return of gifts she gave me, valued at $500. My response was simple. Forwarded everything to my cousin who's a paralegal. He sent back. 1. She was never a tenant, just a guest. 2. Emotional damage from her own lies isn't compensable. 3. The gifts were a used Xbox game and some novelty socks. Her lawyer dropped her as a client. But here's where it gets absolutely delusional. Harold called me last week. "Brandon, thought you should know. Natalie asked us to co-sign a loan." "For what?" "She wants to start fresh in California. Needs $10,000 for moving expenses and rebuilding her life." "Did you?" We laughed. Then she accused us of ruining her future. Your grandmother Helen was there. She told Natalie she's getting exactly what she deserves. The actual final straw came 3 days ago. Natalie's sister Sophia reached out. Hey Brandon, FYI, Natalie got arrested. What? She tried to shoplift from Target. Got caught with $200 worth of stuff. But here's the crazy part. She had $300 in her wallet. She told security she deserved nice things after trauma. You're joking. Nope. Parents refused to bail her out. She's getting a public defender. I didn't feel victory. Just pity. This woman destroyed her family relationships, her friendships, her reputation, and now has a criminal record. All because she couldn't admit she lied about her grandmother having a stroke to party with her ex. Yesterday I got one last text from an unknown number. I'm sorry. You were right. I need help. I didn't respond. It's not my job to fix her. My life now. Peaceful. Started dating a woman from my climbing gym. Told her this whole story on our third date. Her response. My ex faked his mom having cancer to skip my sister's wedding and go to Vegas. These people are why we have trust issues. She's cool. No fake emergencies yet. Harold and Patricia still text me occasionally. They're embarrassed but grateful I exposed the truth. Helen made me her famous lasagna last week as a thank you for showing her who Natalie really is. Natalie. Last update from Sophia. She's doing community service, living with some girl she met at court-ordered therapy, and telling everyone she's a survivor of narcissistic abuse. The entitlement never ends with these people. They'll fake death, destroy relationships, commit actual crimes, and still see themselves as victims. But here's the thing. Consequences don't care about your victim complex. You fake a stroke. Your family finds out. You lie to your partner. You lose them. You file false claims. Legal consequences follow. You steal because you deserve things. Jail. Simple as that. To anyone reading this in a similar situation, trust your gut. When someone shows you they'll lie about death for convenience, believe them. Run. Don't look back. And maybe check festival Instagram posts. You never know what you'll find. Peace out.